Hi, my name is Ava Litch, and I'm in Spanish 101, section 702. Today I will be doing my presentation over the god Ekeko. So here you can see two different pictures of a rendition of Ekeko, the first one being a drawing, and the second one being a man that is actually dressed up as Ekeko, probably going to a festival or something. So who is Ekeko? So Ekeko is thought to be the god of abundance and prosperity in Peruvian culture. Um, so commonly you will see him as a small statue. That is what he is mostly seen as, and that is where the mythology kind of lies. He should be placed comfortably in the owner's house where he can see and be comfortable and just chill and live out his life as a statue. He is usually depicted in Andean clothing. He wears a poncho, most likely, and he has lots of stuff on his person, as you can see in this image. He has what looks like instruments and small toys. You can see a little boat. I see a basket of fruit and vegetables and a fish. This is very important to the mythology behind Ekeko. Other than that, he also commonly sports a mustache, as you can see in this image, and he likes to have a cigarette in his mouth, and it is preferable if it can be lit, sorry. But back here you can see his little cigarette right here. So the mythology behind Ekeko, as I said, kind of lies in the stuff that he carries around. So in Peruvian culture, it is thought that whoever receives an Ekeko will not have to worry about their wants and needs if it's like super loaded with money and food and valuables and things like that. So like they won't ever have to worry about like their basic needs. So they won't have to worry about paying their bills or getting enough food to eat or like where they're going to live. But you have to receive it. You cannot buy one for yourself. You have to receive it as a gift. So there is an origin story of Ekeko. The origin story of Ekeko revolves around a woman named Polita. So Polita was in love with a man, and this man, he loved her so much, so he decided that he was going to make a little idol of Ekeko for her, so that she wouldn't have to worry about getting by, and she would be able to look to this idol and it would all be okay. This was the first idol of Ekeko, and so he gave the idol to Polita. And Polita was a poor woman. She was a servant, and so she went back to work for her masters with her Ekeko, and the masters were having a hard time. It was during a famine, and it was rough for them. They were actually starving, but Polita never was. She was always able to get enough food, no matter how much food there was going around. She always had a full stomach. She always had somewhere to sleep, and she was always okay. Even if she wasn't rich, she was getting by pretty easily, and in many ways, even better than her masters were. So that's kind of where the origin story of Ekeko comes from. People heard of this and people started making their own little idols, and it just spread and spread throughout Bolivia and Peru, and now it's common to see Ekekos in the houses of Peruvian and Bolivian people. So I think that's all I have for you today. Here are my citations for the information I got, and here are my image citations for the images I used in my presentation. Thank you so much.